All right, Elijah, we're with Elijah Blades here at Dorsey High School, and Elijah, just tell us what it was about Nebraska that led you to sign there.
Coach Dante got me to commit to Nebraska. I went on the trip basically with my family. We loved it. We just got a feel for it, and the fans on Twitter, they got me to love it also, just to see what tradition was about Nebraska, just to get to know everybody. And Coach Riley also, he's a great coach. We talked over him and my family. My family loved him, and he loved me overall, so that's why I committed to Nebraska.
There's two things you just said right there that struck me, and one is Coach Dante. I hear his name from pretty much everybody in Southern California. Can you just talk about what it is about him that really stands out for you?
Well, Coach Dante, he's a West Coast dude. He grew up in LA. He actually played with one of my coaches, and we've been having a great relationship since I started recruiting. I was silently committed to him during Arizona, so that grew into my relationship with him also. So I've been knowing him for months, even while I was committed to Florida. So he's just been a part of my good deal, just recruiting. He's always been there for me, just been there throughout the times.
Another thing that you talk about how the fans, and obviously you didn't make your decision based on the fans, but they do play a part in some of this, not so much the guys on Twitter, but in talking to the guys in Southern California, especially the younger guys, they're talking about how that impression that is left on them in Nebraska is huge.
Yes.
Can you just talk about some of the things that you experienced when you went there for your visit that kind of made you think, yeah, this is the place for me?
Oh, well, it was crazy. My first time being there, it was actually the spring game. We basically just walked into the stadium. We didn't even get into the stadium yet. We walked around, me and Buki, just fans walking up to us asking for pictures, and they love us. We did autographs. Then we went into the game. We didn't even sit down during the game. We just out there just having fun, having laughs with fans, just talking to them overall about our game, just talking to them about life. They were just taking pictures, asking for autographs. They just made us feel at home.
Nebraska, storied program, great football teams over the years. And it seems like recruiting for Nebraska the last couple of years has really picked up again because of Mike Riley. Are you seeing that carrying over into 2018 too?
Yes, sir. Well, everybody that I know, they said they love Coach Riley. Coach Riley, he's a great dude overall. He's just so sincere to you. He's going to be 100 with you. He cares about you. He cares about you and your family. He's going to check up about you all the time. Just let you know that he's there for you.
When he was at Oregon State, there were coaches that would tell me that every time they went to visit a school, Mike Riley was there, or somebody from Oregon State was there. Did you kind of sense that too during the recruiting process, that Nebraska was showing you a lot of love?
Well, during my recruiting process, I was committed to Florida. Nebraska wasn't really in it because Coach Dante, Coach Stewart had his guys. But Coach Riley, he was the main one recruiting me, to be honest. He was just texting me. It wasn't really nobody else. But as soon as Dante got the job, it just flew in over and over. Just him and Coach Dante, they was on it tough. They got me to commit, so.
All right, now let's talk about USC. The thinking with a lot of us was that you were pretty close to committing to USC and signing with USC. Can you just talk about that?
Yes, well, I was very close signing with USC, just knowing that it's right here in my backyard, basically 20 minutes away from my house. The day before signing day, I actually called Coach Helton, let him know that I wanted to commit. And something else happened, and I didn't really like what he said, so that's what really went on. I was actually going to USC.
You know, you have a hell of an opportunity. It's a great choice in Nebraska, and it just seems like there's a lot of momentum going on up there. So, hey, thanks all for doing this.
Thank you.